Welcome back to Strength, Strategy, and Mindset. I'm Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for Endocrinology. Here, I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted. Today is day number 39. Can you believe it? And we are deep into week number 6. The theme for this week is refined by resistance. Refined by resistance. We're not just here to go through the routine. We are here to refine through the repetition. We're here to train. We're not just here to get our bodies looking good, while that's important, but we're also here to learn the strategies that are going to set us up for long-term success, to improve our metabolic health. And as we learn about our bodies and how it works, we also get to learn about what we can do in the rest of our lives, because these principles are applicable in so many different areas. Let's go ahead and let's jump right into our warm-up. Remember, the warm-up is designed to get the blood flowing, is designed to get that heart rate up, is designed to increase the temperature in your body so that the muscles begin to relax, and as we get into the exercises, they have a less of a chance of being damaged and being injured. So let's go ahead and let's do that right now. We're going to do our arm twists. We're going to do 10 forwards and 10 backwards and try to get that as much as we can, right? As swinging those arms. We're not making this too fast. We just want to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to get those muscles opened up, okay? Get those joints moving, get the blood up. We're going to do 10 forwards and 10 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now let's go ahead and let's do our cross-body leg swings. We're going to do 15 of these. We're going to do 10 to the front, 10 to the back. 15 on each leg with a 5 count in between. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. I think I was off count there, but that's okay. All right, so 10 to the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. But I think I said 15, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15. Yeah, you got to keep me counting correctly. All right. Now let's go ahead and we're going to do our arm reach, isometric reach, another way to call that. And so what we're basically doing is Our goal is to try to open up these upper body muscles, the arms, the chest, try to get some tension in there, get those warmed up. And we're trying to imagine that we're reaching beyond our fingertips as we are reaching forward. We're going to do 10 of those with a 5 count at fingertips, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. All right. So once again, getting the heart rate up, getting the muscles warmed up, getting the blood flowing, all of that is with the intention of getting our bodies ready for what we're going to be doing in our circuit. Okay, so now we're going to do our high knee marches with a count. Right, we're going to do the rhythm is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Try to get those knees as high as possible, activating the core, and we're going to do that for about 60 seconds or 1 minute. Let's go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get that rhythm going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get those knees as high as you possibly can. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you need to, you can modify this by holding on to a chair, holding on to a wall. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 30 seconds to go. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 15. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. There we go. All right. You should feel that blood flowing. You should feel the heart rate up. Right. So all of that is with the intention of making sure that we're getting ready as we're moving through the space, as we are working on being refined by resistance. So every time we lean in, every time we can move through the challenge, every time we say yes, every time we are able to push through, we get better, we get stronger, we get more confident, and that's what refinement looks like, right? Every time, getting better and better and better. All right, so let's get to our bench and do our dumbbell presses and do 3 sets of 8 on these. And if you need to modify these by using some lower weights, and so our refinement this week is that and our resistance this week also, is that we've gone from a 3 sets of 5 to 3 sets of 8 on these. And if you are able to, you can actually go up on the weights. That adds additional tension, adds additional resistance. So many ways that you can add resistance. What we've done is we've just simply increased the set or increased the reps within the set. So let's go ahead and get started on this. And we're gonna go up, squeeze, and 2 counts. 1, 2 on the way down. Up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 2, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 3, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 4, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 5, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 6, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 7, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 8. Okay, there's a brief pause here between these sets, and we'll just jump right back into it. So refinement, repetition, and as we get repetition, as we are getting into that rhythm, we begin to see different things that we can do, different ways of refining it. Our form gets better. We get stronger, right? And so all of that, and you begin to see changes in your physical body as you are doing this, right? You get stronger, your balance is better, you feel better, you are able to lift more, you're able to get around your life, in your everyday life easier, right? All of that is part of this process. Let's get to the second set, and up, squeeze, 1, 2, down, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 2, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 3, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 4, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 5, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 6, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 7, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 8. All right. So one of the things that we have been talking about is making sure that this process that we're going through is not just a special occasion, right? So something that you're going to, oh, I'm going to do that someday, or I have to make time for this at another time or another day or another. This is just a part of your routine. And so when we started, we asked you to do a 5-minute circuit that you can just throw in at any time. And this that you're doing, these exercises are practical enough and simple enough that you can actually just run out and do 5 minutes. If you have, your schedule is such that it doesn't allow you to do the full time, that's okay. If you're traveling, for example, you're in a hotel room, you're at somebody else's house, some of these exercises you can just do in your room. You don't need to go to the gym. Let's go to our third set. Here we go. Up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 1, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 2, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 3, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 4, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 5, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 6, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 7, up, squeeze, 1, 2, that's 8. Okay, so you can be anywhere and do this. In fact, I think I mentioned the last time that our COPE model, clarify, observe, pause, and execute, this is now part of my execution. This is, you find something else to do when you're stressed, when you're upset, when the juices just aren't flowing for something. You want to clarify what's going on. You want to pause, exercise. This routine, this set that we're doing, this circuit is a perfect way to, instead of going to food or going to numb with other things, this is a perfect way to do that. Just come out, go somewhere, do some squats, do some leg swings, do some arm curls. Any of those are good ways of doing that. All right, let's get to our extended knee, seated extended knee. We're going to do 15 of these on each side and with a 5 count in between. Leaning back, activating the core, and let's get to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 14. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. Awesome. All right. And so let's go ahead. We're going to do our curl and presses. And grab our weights. 3 sets of 8 on these. All right, so feet shoulder width apart. Activate that core. And we're going to go up, twist, press, down, twist. That's 1. Up, twist, press, down, twist. That's 2. Up, twist, press, down, twist. 3. Up, twist, press, down, twist. 4. Up, twist, press, down, twist. 5. Up, twist, press, down, twist. 6. Up, twist, press, down, twist. 7. Up, twist, press, and down, twist. And that's 8. So as you're doing that, you're feeling the flow, you begin to get a sense of the flow and the form, okay? So, and then you begin to feel where you can add some different changes to add tension. For example, when I go down, and you may notice that as I come down, I am, it's almost like I'm flowing back up, right? Because I'm starting to feel in my body, right? I'm getting the rhythm. And that is a beautiful thing. That's a part of the refinement that you get. You begin to feel how your body's moving, feel how those muscles are working together. And that's a whole part of the process. We're refining just small tweaks here and there. So not big changes, not big grandiose things, but these are fundamental activities, fundamental exercises that we're doing. And you get to tweak them, and the refinement by resistance, you get to feel where that is, right? So you start to feel that as you go through the body. And remember, this does not mean as you're feeling the tension, as you're feeling some of that resistance, that is a good thing. And as we have added more reps in the sets, right, that resistance is going up. And that is a good thing because that's helping us to refine and helping us to grow. Here we go. All right, next set. Up, twist, up, down, twist. 1. Up, twist, up, down, twist. 2. Up, twist, up, down, twist. 3. Up, twist, up, and down, twist. 4. Up, twist, up, and down, twist. 5. Up, twist, up, and down, twist. 6. Up, twist, up, and down, twist. 7. One more, come on. Up, twist, up, and down, twist. All right, so I felt that last one. Ooh. I felt that last one right in this side. I think I mentioned that my left arm is not as strong as the right. I work on building that one up. All right. So, always safe. Always making sure that we're not causing any harm. Warming up, right? So refining the process. Let's walk through that. Making sure that we're warming up. Now, there's some other things that we can do. I think I mentioned a couple episodes ago that there's some thought, and some people actually they do a lighter version of the activities they're going to be doing through the exercises to warm it up. For example, when we do the presses, they do lower weights for their warm up. So the body gets to get into the motion that they're going to be doing. Still getting warm, still getting some flexibility, and then later on they go and they do the heavier weights in that same activity. We've been doing some general things to just get the upper body, our stretches, our arm swings, our knee marches, and our leg swings, right? So those are all things that we do, and we get the lower body, we get the upper body. That's how we've done it, but you can add those as well, and we will talk more about those types of things as well, because that's another tweak. It's just the refinement. Because remember, once you have the base, once you're in the rhythm, then adding additional exercises is not a big deal. All right, let's get to our last set. Ready? And up, twist, press, and down, twist. That's one. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, two. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, three. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, four. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, five. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, six. And up, twist, press, and down, twist, seven. One more. Up, twist, press, and down, twist, eight. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and take a couple seconds breather there, and then jump into our squats. And yesterday I did the kettlebell. I'm gonna go back to do my dumbbell press in and squat, but you can do it however you can do isometric, right, which is just basically pressing the hands together and doing the squats. I'm going to go back to do my dumbbell. Go ahead and get that over here. One of the important concepts to just continue to remember is that the things that we're doing, all the exercises, the routines, are practical things, not just here for toning the body, but we're working on getting the body stronger. And for those of you who are out there who may be getting older and may have issues with balance, may have had a stroke, may have had some issues with back, knees, and so forth, the activities that we're doing, when you strengthen the muscles, they actually support those joints. And so we don't want to do anything to injure a joint, but as you strengthen the muscles around the joint, whether it's the knees, the ankles, the hips, you get better balance so that you're not favoring a part of the body. All that supports better movement, less likelihood of falls, more coordination, ability to go up and down stairs, proprioception, so your body, where is your body in space, right? So all those things improve as we are working on our strength training. So let's go ahead and grab our dumbbell. We're going to do our press and squats, and we're going to do 3 sets of 8. So feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and activate that core, press in, And let's go ahead. We're going to just go down and come back up. We're not going to hold it down there. So let's get started. Act like you're sitting and then down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Yeah, so as we are learning these, they have some practical implications as well. Remember that our strength training is part of the MOVE campaign, metabolic optimization via exercise. So that's another benefit that we get, because what we're doing in moving through this is it is a component of our improving insulin resistance, improving our blood pressures, blood sugars, cholesterol. All those things are with the intention of getting our metabolism better and righting the metabolism. So multiple benefits that we get from strength training. So not just in one dimension, right? Let's go ahead, second set. And sitting and down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that's the beauty of when we did the domains of health, if you followed us through that series, that one thing touches another thing, touches another thing. So sometimes we see the areas of our lives as totally separate from each other, but they actually intertwine so that making a change in one area has profound impact on other areas as well. Okay, let's get to our last set. And squats. Ready? And let's do it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome. All right, let's get this down. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do our hammer curls. Look at those weights. All right, let's get to it. And so we're going to follow this. We're going to take a break in between, and then we're going to do our side raises, and then we're going to do our balance. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 3 sets of 8. Up and down slowly. Up and down slowly. Up and down. Up and down. That's 2. Up and down. Up and down. That's 3. Up and down. Up and down. That's 4. Up and down. Up and down. That's 5. Up and down. Up and down. That's 6. Up and down. Up and down. That's 7. Up and down. Up and down. That's 8. Up and down and up and down. That's 9. I think we're supposed to stop at 8, right? That's okay. We did one extra. Oh, that's it. Sometimes I get going and it feels good, and so I just keep going. I was actually out earlier working out with my son, and we got to going, and before we know it, we were 45 minutes in, and I was like, okay, it's time for us to kind of wind down. And he's like, really? He said, we haven't done anything yet. but it had been 45 minutes. And so we just kind of got into the routine, and this time goes away. Let's get that second set. Ready? And up, and down, and up, and down. That's one. Up, and down, up, and down. That's two. Up, and down, up, and down. That's three. Up, and down, up, and down. That's four. Up, and down, up, and down. That's five. Up, and down, up, and down. That's six. Up, and down, up, and down. That's seven. Up, and down, and up, and down. That's eight. Yeah, so sometimes when you're here and you get to going, it just, like I said, you get into it, get into the routine, get into the feel, get into the burn. Sometimes you may feel something and like, okay, I like that, or you get into a rhythm. Like when I was doing that press, those curling presses, right? I was just feeling that, okay, and so it just was. I mean, it just took on almost like a life of its own as I was going through that process. Yeah. All right, let's get to this last set. And let's go. So up and down, up and down. That's one. Up and down, up and down. That's two. Up and down, up and down. That's three. Up and down, up and down. That's four. Up and down, up and down. That's five. Up and down, up and down. That's six. Up and down, up and down. That's seven. Up and down, and up and down. That's eight. Awesome. All right, we're going to take a 10-second break here, and then we're going to go ahead and do our arm lifts. Now, I said last week that I had gotten some exercise tubes and bands, and we're going to bring those out at some point and kind of incorporate at least one or two into our routine so that you can see what can be done with those. Here we've been using the dumbbells and the kettlebells and just our body. Okay, so there are things that we can do that don't require those. And as I said to you before, you can get a baggie and put some cans in there, and that's going to be 1.5, 2 pounds that you can use. You can use anything for the presses when we're doing the press and squats. You can do isometric exercises as well. In fact, when we do the forward reach, that is an isometric exercise. When we do the leg swings, right, cross body leg swings, when you're doing this, and you don't see me do this, but when I bring it over and I bring my leg over and I'm doing that count, right, I'm tensing up, right? So I'm not just letting that leg stay there, because the more tension I put on this muscle, right, remember time under tension, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this muscle, right, so those quads are getting stronger, okay? And we kind of have to do that at some point, so you get to see some of that. All right, let's go ahead and let's get some weights. I'm going to do 3 sets of 8 of these. And now with these, I think I mentioned you can do on the side, but I'm going to put them kind of at a 45-degree angle from my body is how they're facing. And so then when I bring them up, it's almost like I'm pulling out from the side of my foot diagonally, as opposed to just from the side straight up. Okay, so 3 sets of 8. Let's go ahead and get started. And quick up and then slow down. That's 1. Up. That's 2. Up. That's 3. Up. That's 4. Up. That's 5. Up. That's 6. Up. That's 7. And up. And that's 8. Okay. And those, I feel them in my neck muscles. I feel those in the pecs. Feel them in the biceps. Feel them in the triceps a bit. And of course, I've got my core activated, so those, some of that's transferring here. Right. All right. Refinement. So the strength, once again, the strength is the exercises that we're doing, and we're getting stronger with each day. As we do the time under tension, right? Those muscles should be growing, the muscles should be getting toned, the muscles should be getting stronger, and that's why we're able to increase the number of reps. That's why I'm able to go up on the amount of weight that I'm using. Okay. Let's go ahead. Second set. And up and down and up and down. That's 2. Up and down. That's 3. Up and down. That's 4. Up and down. That's 5. Up and down. That's 6. Up and down. That's 7. And up and down. That's 8. All right. Ooh. Feel that? Feel that? Yeah, as you do that. And as you go further, right, tension, time under tension, then those muscles become fatigued and they start recruiting other muscles. Yay. Love that, love that, love that. Let's go ahead and let's get straight into it. We don't want to take too long between the sets. Ready? Here we go. And up and down and up and down and up and down. That's 3. Up and down. That's 4. Up and down. That's 5. Up and down. That's 6. Come on, come on. 2 more, 2 more. Up and down. That's 7. 1 more. And up and down. That's 8. Woo! I felt those last 2. All right. Go ahead and get that in. And then I'm going to get some heavier weights as we do our balance and knee drive. And this one, I like doing this once again because it is a constant reminder to me every time I do this. And I end with this to help you understand, to remind you about balance. Balance in the weight training that we're doing, right? So all the activities that we do, there has to be balance. When we're doing the cross-body leg swings, when we're doing the squats, when we're doing the presses, when we're doing the curling presses, when we're doing the hammer curls. And of course here we're doing balance. It all requires balance, correct? Now, there are times that you'll see here, you may see here, as I am doing the leg balances that you're wobbly. Life here is going to be wobbly, but your body is in the process of getting you back onto balance. And there are times when you'll see me have to tap my foot on the ground, right? Because I've lost balance or something. But that I just come back right into it. And so as we're moving through our lives, there are places where we are going to get out of balance. Oh, come on. We're going to get out of balance. But all we got to do is tap our foot, get back in. Okay? And there are times we're going to do things while we're wobbly, while we're out of balance. And the goal is to try to get competent, be able to push through, be able to stand the resistance, stand the discomfort of the resistance that we see, and refine while we're doing that. One of the favorite people that I talk about with this respect is Steph Curry. Steph Curry is an amazing basketball player. And he, can be almost anywhere on the court, and he shoots the ball and he goes in. And what I love to see sometimes is he is in the middle of a slew of people who are guarding him, right? And he actually is off balance, and he's going down to the floor. And he shoots the ball, and it goes in. While he's off balance, while he's not looking at the basket, while he's getting knocked down, he shoots the ball. Why? Because he has learned that he doesn't have to always be in balance to still reach the goal. He's learned where the goal is. He's learned where he's heading. He's learned what he has to do. And so in our lives too, as long as we know where we're going, know what the goal is, we will be off balance occasionally. We will be off balance maybe a lot. But that doesn't mean that stops us. We've got to learn how to be in discomfort, how to be off balance, and still do the things that we need to do for our lives, and of course here for our health. So let's go ahead and get to, and we're gonna do a set of 10 of these. All right, so 10 on each side. So let's go ahead and we're gonna switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the other side, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 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 I think that's 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll call this 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 10. Oh yeah. So if you followed us with our previous series, Strengths 100-Day Walk to Consistency, then you know that competence does not always mean comfort. And comfort does not always mean competence. Right? So you can be uncomfortable and still be competent. And you can still learn what you need to do. And you grab my hat. And so the important thing to remember is that you have unlimited potential. That Limitless Living says that we are presenting our best self, our best health, and our best plans. Boom, there it is. And if we do that, if we show up, if we're consistent, if we push through, then we get to create the life we've always wanted. You hear me say that all the time. We're creating the life we've always wanted. And you have done it one more time. You've shown up 39 days, right here. 39 days you've said, come on, let's do it. 39 days you've pushed through. 39 days you've said, okay, I'll feel the burn. 39 days you said time and attention. 39 days you said, come on, let's access that core. Let's activate the core. 39 days you said, come on, let's add reps. Let's add sets. Let's add weights. 39 days you say, okay, let's pause. 39 days you have put in that says, okay, here is some evidence that I am willing to do what I need to do for my health. And that is what Limitless Living says. And our strength, strategy, and mindset, it is the strength of the commitment that you've made. It is the strength of the routine that we've put together. It is strength of the exercises that we're doing. It is strength of our body that is responding to the things that we're doing. The strategy is that we are building a foundation, and on that foundation, once that foundation is where it needs to be, once we have refined the foundation, once we are doing the right form, once we've focused, once we've established that foundation and we are balanced and we're working on balance, how do we stay in balance? Then we will be successful. And the mindset is this: do not give up. The mindset is that we are going to show up every single day, because just because we don't see it just doesn't mean it's not happening. The compound effect says that small inputs, small deposits, small consistent deposits over time will all add up to a tremendous benefit. And our training that we're doing right now has that same effect. You are here 39 days and you've said, hey, I'm putting a little deposit every single day. I'm pushing through. I'm doing what it takes for me to move my metabolism in the right way. Remember, our strength training is a part of our MOVE campaign, right? So we're walking and we're strength training, right? So metabolic optimization via exercise. Yes, that's what it is. And this is a great part of that. Hey, I'm glad that you're here. Always excited when you're here with me, when I get to spend some time with you. This is Dr. Dwain Woode. That's Woode with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. Here I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. We're creating the life we've always wanted. I'll see you tomorrow on day number 40 for strength, strategy, and mindset.